Midsummer does not have to be the dog days. Not at all. But it is a time to slow down a little, maybe get a little more finessey, find those weed edges. Fish love points, fish love edges. Put on something a little more subtle, like a tiny jig with a piece of plastic which has been destroyed by this guy, and you're gonna find plenty of fish. Now, I consider myself more of a power fisherman when it comes to bass anyway. I love throwing spinner baits and buzz baits and big jigs and things like that, but sometimes you gotta slow it down. And in recent years, jig and plastic combinations like the Ned rig, which you've heard of if you're a bass fisherman, have heard a ton about, or the classic Jigworm, which we've been doing for years and years and years. Just an 1/8 ounce mushroom head jig, okay, with a 6-inch Yamamoto plastic. We're gonna throw that out, let it sink, stay in contact with the bait the whole time as it's sinking, and get ready and hang on. Once you find a pot of fish, it can be really fast action. Was classic on the fall. Comes, here it comes. There we go. You can call it a Ned rig, you can call it a Jigworm, call it whatever you want to call it, it doesn't really matter. It's a piece of plastic on a real light jig on the edge of the weeds anytime midsummer, and I call it success. Awesome.